This is Hayes Q Jones, your DVD and Blu-ray baller on a budget, and this is HQ Videos for you. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Please like, share, subscribe. If you're a current subscriber, what's up? I greatly appreciate it. Come on in, make yourself at home. This week's taking me someplace I haven't done a video in a while, in more than a minute. Walmart. I had to pick up some things there. Like, let me run over to the video section and see if they have anything. And lo and behold, I found the holy grail of collector steelbooks. Yeah, embellishing a little bit though, but really geeked to get this though. But before I get into what I picked up at Walmart, my eBay, Amazon pickups, not only do I collect movies, yes, I'm one of these weird, wild individuals. I actually watch them. And on a weekly basis, I like to share just a few movies I watched, either live in the theater with my family, streaming on the Fire Stick, or actual physical media. And I'm gonna kick it off with some physical media. It's an old movie I haven't watched, but just curious. It was on my list, so I decided to watch it. It's 1979 comedy thriller war picture, 1941, directed by Steven Spielberg, produced by John Milius, written by Robert Zemeckis, starring Dan Aykroyd, Ned Beatty, John Belushi, Lauren Gary, Murray Hamilton, and a laundry list of all of the stars. Laverne from Laverne and Shirley was in there. Lenny and Squiggy were in there. Just a whole bunch of different characters. But the movie wasn't funny at all. It was eventually taking place 6 days since the attack of Pearl Harbor, and the Japanese are trying to attack Hollywood. It just wasn't funny at all. The few funny parts were John Belushi, and those seemed to be unscripted. John Belushi didn't have a big part, neither did Dan Aykroyd. Pretty much sent around this one guy who wanted to enter a dance contest with his girlfriend. So the jokes just fell flat. The movie was way too long. I watched I think the director's cut or the unedited cut. I could see why it flopped. You'd be surprised though, just hearing the names Spielberg, Milius, Zemeckis, Aykroyd, Belushi though, but the movie just wasn't funny. So my next movie, on the other hand, excellent movie, the 2006 action adventure drama thriller Blood Diamond, directed and produced by Edward Zwick, written by Charles Leavitt, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Djimon Hounsou, Jennifer Connelly, Caruso Kuipers, Arnold Vosloo. I'll probably murder those people's name though. Essentially, you have Djimon Hounsou, a father, and this is 1999 during the Civil War overtaking, and Sierra Leone man joins these desperate missions to recover this rare diamond. Don't want to get too much into the plot though, but excellent storyline based on somewhat real life instances that were going on in Africa at the time. Beautiful cinematography. You see the contrast of the very poor towns with the garbage on the street and the broken down houses, but then they show you the oversight of Sierra Leone, the beautiful countryside though, and great storyline, great action, and just overall really good movie. So first time ever watching that. If you haven't seen that, pick it up. 2006 Blood Diamond. My next movie I actually watched streaming, which I was surprised is actually hit streaming so quickly, because the last movie we saw in the theaters, this is one of the movies that was supposed to be coming. This is the 2024 American supernatural horror film, The First Omen, directed by Acacia Stevenson, co-wrote the screenplay with Tim Smith and Keith Thomas from a story of Ben Jacoby. It's actually the prequel to The Omen, which I didn't know until I watched it. This is actually somebody's real name, Nell Tiger Free. Tiger's a middle name, Free's the last name. Tawfiq Barham, Sonia Braga, Ralph Ineson, Bill Nighy. And again, don't want to give any spoilers away, but if you're familiar with the original Omen, essentially a mortal human gives birth to the child of the devil who's supposed to rule the world. The first 51 minutes is very slow getting into it, though, but they're trying to tell you the story of this one young lady who wants to become a nun before she takes her vows. There's one scene in the club I just thought they really dragged it out too long, but later on they kind of explain why. They do make a attempt to connect this to the original movie. If you've seen the original movie, you know some of the facts of the origin of Damon, so they make a very clumsy connection to the first, but I do applaud the attempt, but the facts were just really haphazard. So, but overall, very interesting. Again, if you can get past the first 51 minutes, it starts ramping up and gets a little bit better. The 2024 horror picture, The First Omen. My last picture is another one that we saw streaming. This is the 2024 dystopian thriller, Civil War, directed by Alice Garland. This stars Kristen Dunst, Wagner Moura, Kaylee Spaney, Seth MacKinley, Henderson, Soya Muzunu, and Neil Offerman. And this is actually kind of two stories going on simultaneously. One, you have these reporters who, first of all, the U.S. is in the Civil War. You actually have states going against other states or succeeding from the other states. You have this reporter, Kristen Dunst, who wants to get a interview and pictures of the president, possibly before he gets thrown out. And one is the story of the Civil War, actually states going against other people, Americans going against other Americans, and you have the other storyline of these reporters trying to get this perfect shot, the perfect pictures. And it's somewhat similar to the movie Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, where you see how these reporters put themselves in harm's way, and it's almost a drug, it's an adrenaline rush. Then you also see the story of the Civil War and the breakdown of the U.S. democracy and just, again, American against American. Great cinematography, great pictures. They have this one scene I remember where you have a guy who's in army fatigues, but he has colors in his hair and he has his fingernails painted different colors. So there's a contrast of colors and just overall really good picture. Now, without further ado, again, check it out, 2024's Civil War. Can't wait to get a physical copy of that one also. Now, without further ado, sit back, relax, have a drink, have a smoke, and I'll catch you on the other end of this video. We are back at the Black Cave. Back at the Black Cave. We are back at the motherfucking Black Cave. Got my Walmart pickup. Yeah, I actually found something at Walmart to go along with it. I have some really cool eBay and Amazon pickups. I got some bangers in here. So let me get these scanned in and we'll jump right into it. Hold on. I'm going to jump right into it and start what I picked off at Wally World. Start out. Really, I only went over to Wally World because my 2009 Nissan Sentra is kind of falling apart. So I figured I'd go over there and get some glue to patch up this part that fell off my car. Pick these up. I work out in the mornings in the garage, so I can't afford a therapist. So working out is my therapy. I incense to work out with. So I got these. They smell incredible. Dragon Blood. Had to get some Gorilla Glue to put that part back. I just bumped it and things just almost crumbled. So, and as I'm there, I figured might as well go and check out what they have in the movie aisles. And just by luck, I picked up the last collector edition of The Mandalorian. If you've seen my channel before, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And I'm kind of like tripping on myself. I was like, I can't believe I haven't picked these up yet. On Disney, they've had 4 Disney shows, I believe. The Mandalorian, Obi-Wan, Boba Fett, and Andor. Andor is a little slow. And I'm pricing these things out as I'm looking. These things are expensive as giraffe booty. But I actually got this one for like 40 bucks, $39.96. If you look at them online, they're a lot more expensive. I didn't want to use Wesley on this because I didn't want to scrape it up with Wesley's sharp edges. Beautiful steelbook. This is season 1. You have the Blu-ray. Is this the Blu-ray version or the 4K? Oh, no, this is the Blu-ray version. So I'll probably I'm going to check out Target tomorrow and see if they have season 2 of Mandalorian, and also season 1. They only have 1 season of Obi-Wan. So, and almost, they have little collector cards in here. I'm not gonna take these out right now. So this is what I picked up at Wally World. Season 1, The Mandalorian, on Blu-ray. And stay tuned for my Target video, which is coming up. I might take the boy out there tomorrow and see what they have. Next, it's gonna be a bunch of eBay and Amazon pickups. These are a little bit more specific because I didn't just go to a pawn shop and got what was available. I picked this up because, believe it or not, I think this is out of print. I've looked high and low, and I believe this is out of print or was going out of print. And I love the Pink Panther with Peter Sellers. I like Steve Martin from The Jerk, a lot of his other movies. Dead Men Don't Wear Plaid. This was not great, especially compared to the Peter Sellers Pink Panther. He just came off, I don't say goofy because Peter Sellers was goofy, but it wasn't the same thing. So didn't really get off on this. Love Beyonce Knowles. This is a 20th Century Fox release, the Pink Panther. Next, Ladyhawke. I've been a Matthew Broderick fan since Ferris Bueller's Day Off. You have War Games. I think Project X was another one he had. This one wasn't quite as popular. Ladyhawke. You got Michelle Pfeiffer, that Rutger Hauer. This is more of like a medieval kind of comedy adventure. So I haven't watched this in a while. Looking forward to watching this, part of the archive collection, Ladyhawke. Next, I mentioned this in a video of one of the videos I watched for the week from the producers of Independence Day and Godzilla, 8-Legged Freaks. It's a Shout Factory release. Very fun movie. If you don't like spiders, it might freak you out though, but very fun movie. And was Scarlett Johansson in here? Let me see. Yeah, Scarlett Johansson, a very young Scarlett Johansson. You got Dougie Doug from Cool Runnings. So very cool, very fun movie. And actually got to a decent price. I think they got out, blow it out there.
on eBay. A lot of these eBay sites to sell movies, if you get 2 or 3, they cut you a tremendous discount. So I think I got 2 other with this. So this only came out like $20. Eight-Legged Freaks. Next, we have some Olive films. The first 2 American Ninjas were actually, they released on Blu-ray on Kino Lorber. I don't think Ninja 3 is gonna get a release. Very cheesy. I gotta laugh at this guy. If you've ever seen I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, basically he's playing the same part, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker, that he plays on here. Is like every scene that he's in is like, all right, take your shirt off, take your shirt off, take your shirt off. I think he might wear his shirt for maybe a total of maybe 5 minutes in the whole movie combined. Half the time he has his shirt off though, but very fun 80s cheesy ninja movie, American Ninja 3. To round it off, I think there might be an American Ninja 5, but I think it's on DVD. I'm not positive about that. Not in a big hurry to get that one though. But I think this is I think for some reason, Michael Dudikoff didn't appear in this one. So, and somehow they came back and teamed up on the 4th movie. Again, very cheesy 80s. This is 80s, might be early 90s. No, 1990, yeah. So very cheesy, late 80s, early 90s ninja movie. American Ninja, The Annihilation, Ninja 3, The Blood Hunt. These are both Olive films, which I believe they're going out of print. Speaking of Olive films, only thing I remember about this is being very hot and steamy, especially the love scene between Gina Gershon and Jennifer Tilly. I didn't realize this was by the Wachowski brothers back then. I think it's just the Wachowskis. They're no longer brothers, I'll put it that way. Or they're no longer considered guys. I don't remember this, but I need to watch this again. But I just remember this was being the hot movie back in the day. When did this come out? 1996. So, Bound. So Aaron Spelling. Spelling Films are probably Aaron Spelling. Bound. My Kino Lorber pick for the week, Death Wish 4 with Charles Bronson. If you ever seen the first, Death Wish 5, the first 4, a little cringeworthy. They really engage in some awful stereotypes. But it's 80s, and I had to get this to complete the first 4. I think in the first movie, they have Jeff Goldblum, of all people, playing a villain, a thug villain at that. So that's kind of interesting to watch, though. I haven't seen this one, so I don't know if I want to watch all 4 before this and finish it out with this one, or just watch this one alone. More likely, knowing me, I'll probably watch the other 4, then finish it up with the 5th one. Death Wish 5, Kino Lorber. My classic pick for the week, Cuba Gooding, and a Disney movie exclusive, Snow Dogs. I've been really searching for the good deals on these last movie exclusives. I think there's 3 more that I want. Mighty Joe Young, Treasure Island, and there might be 1 more that I can't think of right hand. Those, they want their highest draft booting online, so I'm trying to get the right price for those. It's my classic pick for the week, Snow Dogs. And my 3D pick for the week, Avatar: Way of the Water. Interesting story about this. I actually purchased this, well, I thought I purchased this, and someone the reseller sent me the first one, even though it was advertised as Way of the Water. So I was like, yo, dude, you should be the wrong movie. Dude was so cool. He's like, keep the first one, send me this one. No, he just said keep the first one, and I turned around and bought this from someone else. So I'm sure you're going to see the first Avatar in upcoming videos for my 3D pick for the week. So, and you have the 3D. Oh, I didn't realize this. The 3D is in 2 parts, or is it? Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize there's 4 movies. Okay, so you have 3D Part 1 and Part 2. which I don't think I've seen them split a 3D movie in 2 parts. Interesting. It's almost bringing back to the Laserdisc days, where they would put a movie on one side and flip it over and put it on 2 discs. So you have the 2 3D, you have the regular movie on Blu-ray, then you have the bonus. Avatar. And very nice slipcover. You got the raised printing here. You got the A for Avatar. So this has been a Walmart trip that I haven't done in months, a Walmart video I haven't done in months. This is my Walmart pickup, eBay, Amazon pickup for the week. If you're familiar with the channel, you know what time it is. It's time to separate the artwork from the plastic and the disc. Some of these might actually make the shelves, so give me a moment. Let me get these scanned in and get you good people on your way. Hold on. I have everything scanned into my CLZ Movies app. C is in Car Wash, L is in Lady Hawk, Z is in Zookeeper. Let's knock this out. And for some reason lately, when I have the DVD, it's still scanning in as a duplicate, which is not true. I have everything scanned in, ready to be put back in its proper place. As usual, I appreciate each and every one of you tuning in, leaving comments. If you made it this far in the video, smash the like. Give me the big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, what's wrong with you? Subscribe, 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 subscribe. Other than that, may the best of your past be the worst of your future. Everyone be safe. Deuces.